Welcome to the shop. Hope you're having a great day. Alright, so if you watched the last video, I was working on these and finishing them up. This one I have to keep wrapped up because I put it on sale last night at like midnight, and by this morning at 7 a.m. the guy said he wanted it. But check this bad boy out. I asked in the last video what you guys thought. Should I two-tone it like this? Or should I keep it straight? And once I made this, you know, the natural color, I decided to take everything else to the natural color and high shine it. And I even put a backspacer in instead of like this. Yeah, one of the pins was messed up and kind of crooked and scaled to the other ones. So I had to do this. It's one of those times where you mess up and you take that chance and it actually works out better. Because now I'm going to be putting backspacers on all of them. Man, it looks so good. Nice and centered up. I've been keeping this wrapped up, like I said, because it's sold. Anyway, I digress. Here's mine, though. I two-toned it. I even two-toned the back. The back is silver on the titanium, back on the silver here. And then we got the stone wash, and then the nice grind lines. Everything's blacked out. Everything on the other knife is silver, but I like the black and blues. Anyway, let's get on it. I got a few more folders to make like this. I got a Dexter knife. The guy asked me to make some videos of it. So I'll be bringing you along. I've already got it laid out and all that. And yeah, let's just get to it. I'll make sure to put my website up in the cards. It's the first down in the description. I got a bunch of Amazon link with all the tools I use and all that good stuff. Do me a favor, make sure to subscribe. Comment, let me know what's going on with your knife making. Hit the bell, all that good stuff. Alright, let's just get to it. So these Dexter knives, I always have to print it out. I got this in my Photoshop. You know, so I just print it up. It has 3 copies, but then I just have to cut out 2. Boom, get them together. I already got it glued up here, so we're just gonna cut this. But I figure I'll show what I do for these folders. I figured out. I'm gonna make one of each again. So I drill the holes first, and then I draw it. So then on this one, it's just so I know, man, these folders have so much little details, you know, giving yourself a head start always helps. I need to put these folders away. Oh yeah, I went to the grocery store today. I usually carry a fixed blade, but I have like a leather strap connected here so it dangles. So when it's dangling here, it's hitting my leg like this, you know, and that's, you know, for years I'm always promoting my knives by carrying them. But this one, even when I carry it on the outside, I don't feel that, you know, you get used to things. So I'm used to it hitting my side. But I kept having to feel for it to make sure it was there and not open and stuff, so, but yeah. It goes with my purple pants, my blue and black anodized knife. Anyway, back to this. So I'm just gonna draw it out. I'm gonna always use this template because if I keep using different knives, they'll just get bigger and bigger. But that's alright, these worked out pretty good. And when I draw here, this one, these knives were almost done. So you can see the cutout here was taken out, but I'm gonna kind of make it bigger. So where this cutout is, I'll bring it down like that, but kind of bring it up so we have room to mess with, you know, because the lock bar is gonna be different on every knife. To the bandsaw. So putting these together to drill them out. When I had them laser cut or whatever it is, water jet, that's what it is. I made them 3/16. So I just noticed that on this one, the back bar is bigger. On this one, the lock bar is bigger. So let's take these apart and see if they match up better on the opposite side instead of trying to get them to match up, you know, bigger and smaller. It's a gamble, but hey, if one's bigger and one's smaller, then let's give it a shot like that. Figures I take them apart like that, huh? No, man. Because that's the thing. Once I start drilling here, whoop. Once I start drilling them out here, you know, I'm going to clamp them down. No, this lock bar is still a little bit bigger, but that's alright. We just want to try to get them lined up so when we drill everything out, they're going to be even. Yeah, so this one's bigger. See, this is what happens when you're obsessed with things. Yeah, it's not as bad, okay. It's actually not bad at all. I don't know what the hell I was doing the first time. I'm gonna leave all that in just in case you guys don't believe my obsession theory. Alright. I'm glad I rechecked because that's a lot better. Good Lord. I guess I always have to do two at a time so I can see if one's bigger and one's smaller. Yeah, that's almost even now. So now I'm gonna go drill 1/4 inch in these and then drill 3/16 back here. But since I'm making the back spacer, I don't have to do the insides and all. If you watch the other videos, I took a 3/16 square head carbide bit and did the insides so the pivots would fit. But since I'm doing back spacer, I don't need to do that. So I'm just going to drill number 42 holes and get all that. I'll be back after all this is drilled. I don't need to do all that. I've done that before on another vlog. I'll see if I can find it and put it up in the cards. So I realized I don't need to use the nut and bolt on there. All I gotta do is put the pivot in and then put a screw to hold it. Then I milled it all out. See, these are the number 42s. Now I put a back spacer. This is the same size as the steel here, just to hold it in place so I can see it works good and all that. I still gotta do the back pin here. I put the small hole in, but now I gotta get all that centered up and all that. And now since I'm doing back spacers, I don't have to do the inside, man. That's such a relief. So I just have to take a regular 3/16 and you know, countersink these for the screws to go in and all that. But first we gotta glue down these. I already cut them out. Glue down these handles, because with the Dexter knife, one side is screws and the other side is just taps, which is completely backwards. So before you harden the steel, you have to make sure everything fits right. It's not like I do with my regular knives like this, where I just lay out the holes and then drill it and then do the handles later. I think I showed this in another video, but we'll go ahead and do it. The thing that sucks is I just put a brand new bandsaw blade on that, and aluminum just tears. Man, you can cut metal all day long or steel all day long, but you cut carbon fiber or aluminum and man, the blades just are shot. I started doing this so I'd have, you know, I know where the glue was, because a lot of times you just spray it and then it's everywhere. It's a lot easier just to tap it in and then spread it. Then all you gotta clean off is your finger. Oh. I try to keep these templates, I say it different every time, pretty the same, but I like to make them, you know, I like to leave a lot of room so I can put them together and shave them all up. Shape them all up, not shave them. Yeah, I like to shave my head. Well, I guess you do shave them up. I don't know. Oh man, I'm in a rambling mood today. I keep setting up 3 cameras for a 5-second shot. Alright, to the bandsaw. Alright, so I figured I'd show tapping this. This one right here is gonna be, I had to put them both on the same side. So these two go together, and I'll have to drill a bigger hole. What I'll do is I'll take a screw and then make the drill bit a little bit bigger than the screw. So let's tap this side. I had to go look it up, and I even found a picture with Dexter holding the knife like this, and the tap screws were coming out this side. If you look in his bag, there's so many pictures of replicas on the internet, and somehow screws on both sides. But if you look at the actual bag, it's sitting like this, and you can see the screw heads. And then there's another picture where it's in like that, and you see the taps. And like I said, in his hand, it's tapped. I had to triple check it. All right, let's tap this. Aluminum and titanium, they're so gummy. They're not as hard as steel once you heat treat it, but man, they're such a pain in the ass. Alright, there we go. Now we want it a little bigger, so there's a little room for movement, but we don't want it too big where it's real loose. Just gotta hit it on the grinder, get everything smoothed out and ready for heat treat. I was hoping to get to the folders tonight, but it's like 1 a.m., so I think after this I'll call it. Let's get to the grinder. Alright, got a piece of metal here. Get this down. I'm gonna do this wheel, and then I'll have to put on the small wheel here for in here, then a little teeny wheel for in here, and then we'll see where we're at from there. Actually, I'll be ready for heat treat. Alright. The thing is, it's so close to the pattern that I really don't need to have it on this side, but it feels good to have it on just to make sure I'm not, over any. But anyway, just thought I'd stop and tell you that. Alright, let's put the small wheel on. I gotta bring this down, and then I gotta bring this down to there. Because I noticed on the picture that this and this were level. Plus I gotta bring it back, but that's, we can do that afterwards. Let me put the other wheel on. I'm calling it a night. Everything else I can get after heat treat. And I'm gonna work on the folders, but that'll probably be in the next video because I already edited half of this and it's like 8 minutes, so. Oh hell, well I got this all set up, I might as well get in here. Let's get these all together. These are still long. I'm gonna wait till after heat treat to cut these. Fun times, fun times. Man, that aluminum gets hot. Gums up the belts. Good Lord. Well, that's about it. I got some good news and some bad news. The bad news is I messed this up. It's supposed to look like the Dexter knife. He sent me a picture and it's supposed to come straight across, which I actually noticed it was off too. I made this too low and stuff like that, and this seems like it needs to come down a little bit. Little things like that, but yeah, good news, it's not heat treated or anything, so I can just cut another one out real quick. I mean, we'll be back on track since the handles are done and all that. We should be pretty good to go. Go ahead and comment. Let me know what's going on with your knife making, what's going on with your life, or how you been doing, or just stop by and say hey. I'll make sure to put my website up in the cards. It's the first one down in the description. Amazon links are down there too, or on the website. I got shirts, knives, all that good stuff on there. So do me a favor, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that stuff we tell you, all that good stuff. Alright, let's see, I'll put Knife Making 101 right here. I'll put Grinding Every Type of Bevel right here. Subscribe is right here, my website's right there. Alright, hope y'all having a great day, and as always, take it easy.